Hey everybody, it's Brad at the 2217 project. I am out here on this little chilly today installing some EPS foam on the foundation. So why don't we take a look at how we're going to do that. I'll walk you through how to install EPS foam on your foundation walls and the process that I go through for it. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's pull the piece of foam board that's right behind me. We're going to take this and we're going to install it over here in the hyphen. The first thing we're going to do is take our trusty DeWalt tape measure, and we're going to measure how big this is. It should be right at 24 inches. Perfect. Perfect. 24. I know this is 10 feet, so it's going to take 2 boards and a little bit to do this part, but that's that. So we'll go ahead and cut it. The easiest thing to do is just mark the board and cut it and then install it. So let's go do that. All right, I like it right there. Overlapping corners. Okay, then we just take the great stuff, squirch it on here. Some over here, it's gonna seal. Put it on the product. Man, I've done this whole wall with 1 can of this stuff. A little bit really goes a long way. I think it's just about cashed out though. All right. And we'll get this stuff, line this corner up. Put her in. All right. Now it's not going to stay there with just that construction adhesive. That stuff is not very sticky. So this is why we got to put the fasteners in here. So take the hammer drill, 3/16 Tapcon bit, and we're just going to drill through about every couple of feet and attach it. Okie dokie. There's one. These use a star bit, which is really nice because it doesn't strip out. You can put a little torque on it. It's just fantastic. All right, that's it. You can see it's firm. It's attached. It's not going anywhere. And then we'll go attach it again in the next spot. Now, I think it's a lot easier to put these in and the blocks that still have the holes in them. It drills through, not into the mortar sealed tops. You know, it's probably because I got this little drill. Thought a bigger one would be a lot easier, but this is this works for me. Right, next hole. Here we go. Oh, damn. All right. Cinder washer. Tapcon screw. Here we go. It's Building House, the musical. All right. Well, over here, where it's kind of bowing out a little bit. This is like a good spot right here. All right. Now I'm going to go back over when I'm done. Everywhere I've pierced this foil, I'm going to go back and we'll put a little tape on top of it just to keep it sealed up. And on top of this too is going to go some Stego foundation crawl space stuff. That'll be the next thing. That'll probably be the next video that we do, is installing that as we get through this process. Bingo, that one's in. And let's do this one down here on this side. Bingo! It's done! That side's finished! Alright, how about that? And then, just to finish her off, I just take the knife and then run it along the top to trim. Use the top of the block as my guide, and just cut this stuff off. Now this is kind of rough on the blade. I bought a bunch of blades, I don't care, blades are cheap. And I took the top off those screws. I ended up dumping them out everywhere because that's what I do. It's my lot in life. Okay. Nice and flush. Bingo. All right. Now, we'll do this one over here, and then we'll start doing some trimming. I probably have enough scraps, I think, to fill in at 2 feet. So again, we'll go here. We're going to go out 1 inch. Because I'm going to overlap on the interior corner. So I'm going to take it here, we're going to take a look. That is 1 inch out. So I want to mark that, so when I come back, I'll know where to set it. That'll be my reference line. Okay. In like Flynn, get a glue, baby glue. Let's see how much. I got some left in here. I think so. Alright, here we go. See how this stuff goes on? This comes out the gun. So that's my kind of just how I put that stuff on there, and then when I mechanically fasten it, it'll cinch right up to the block and attach. It's not going anywhere, not at least in my lifetime. Okay, so we'll line this back up with my mark here. It's right there. And, ooh, that stuff's sticky, sticky, sticky. All right, let's get the tools. And this, we're gonna need this over here, and our fasteners, and our washers. We'll put these here, and hopefully they don't fall off. And we'll do this side first. All right, here we go. All good. Okay, next one. This is a good spot right here. Washer. Top gun. Man, this worked out beautiful. I have to give Sue at Home Depot credit for this. This was her idea. I was like, man, I need some big fasteners for putting up it's the same stuff that you use when you put up like rock board for tile, but party board, but they didn't have that. She was she's like, what about some big fender washers? And you know, actually working out really good. So. You know, I switched from Milwaukee tools. I mean, from Ryobi tools to Milwaukee tools in this. You know, before I was like, oh, they got. For what I do as a homeowner, this is good enough. I'm telling you, building a house and like running these things all day long, they have no behind. I mean, they got no ass at all. And so when I say that, they run out of juice. They quit. Man, I bought these a few weeks ago. Unbelievable. Just go, go, go. I can see why everybody uses them. And that was into one of those capped blocks. So that's a little bit more work. Okay, put that in. Yeah. Action. Lights, camera, action. Here we go. Yeah. Just to where it doesn't want to pop. Now some of these walls not exactly straight, so I've been putting in a couple down on the bottom. I don't want to cinch up very well, so let's get a couple down. Just good old. Right. Perfection. Nice. Nice. Oh, a little bit more over here. It's like the box springs will sit flush. Okay. More. Washer. Okay. Nice. Just got these little sections here to do, and then we'll move on to this. So, something you will probably notice if you look around, I have this radon pipe that I put in, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I've seen a lot of radon guys, they'll use the much cheaper perforated plastic corrugated pipe and then use something else, the Schedule 40, to pump it up through the roof. Two things, I didn't want to work with that stuff. I really wanted something that was more permanent. I really liked working with the Schedule 20, and then once I get this sealed in, so what we're doing all in all is we're going to have the R6 barrier from Sika, the Pro Select. Then on top of that will be a Stego vapor barrier that goes on top of that, and then on top of that will be another Stego product that goes and will go on top of the crawl space, and we completely encapsulate it. And when we put the radon fan on that, that'll create negative pressure underneath the crawl space. All that radon gas that was in this house, it blew like a 4 or 5 when we had it inspected back in 2020. All that'll go up the ceiling, out the top of the house. Won't have to worry about it at all. I'm really excited about that. Plus, it's gonna, just keep a little bit, help keep the moisture down and everything else by having a little bit of airflow underneath there. So that's what we're doing. Maybe we'll get that to tomorrow. All right, let's go on and keep installing the board over on this one. Oh, I'm gonna do some measuring. Where's my tape? Where's my tape? pretty limited. Need a knife. The knut. Boom. All right. Insulated. So, here we go. Okay, so you guys have seen how I attached it. A little bit of glue, a little bit of foam board, turned up with a knife. Very, very easy. So you want to insulate your crawl space. One, I have the luxury of doing this before we actually do the framing. So doing this like in the crawl space when it's in would be much more difficult. And so I have the luxury of doing that, which is super, super nice, which makes this go really quick. But if you want to, you just get the foam board. You can use, there's all kinds, there's stuff with even borate in it, so it's termite resistant. We annihilated the property with termite prevention, so I'm not worried about termites crawling up in this board and having a munchy munch. So you want to get the board, you can get it at your building supply store, you can get it at big box store. That's where I got it. It's about 25 bucks a sheet. Lowe's always shows that they have some, or the blue big box store says that they have it, but they've only, I've been there a couple times and they only have the half inch, and I'm used to the 1 inch stuff. Then get the glue. I got the glue, I bought it from Amazon. I'll put a link in the notes below, and let's see what else. The rest of the stuff just came from the orange big box store. It's super easy. This took from in this about, I don't know, maybe an hour it took me to do this, and then I've got to do the rest of the foundation over there. So let me get to it. If you have any questions, comments, anything, please leave it below. Thanks so much, and thanks for hanging out at the 2217 project.